Alright. So, first order of business, I did go ahead and grab a bunch of the treasure maps. So, firstly, let's knock out the cornea treasure maps. So, first is this right, which is, it should be somewhere around here. Yeah. Hold on, let me check that again. Yeah, it seems to be, yep, right there. Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh shit, I just got 120 quests. Okay, anyway, okay, that is... So I now need treasure map 5, which is on a beach. So, time to try and figure out which beach. Which, hopefully it's this beach, because, yeah. First try. Alright, that is all of the cornea treasure maps taken care of. Okay, Dragonhold treasure map 1. So I have a rough idea of where that is. Yeah, so it's gonna be somewhere up here. Nope, I went past it. Unless... Okay. Okay, then this is gonna be somewhere in the main desert. Nope, that is not what I'm looking for. So, where the fuck is it then? So it's southwest of some bones and whatnot. Oh, found it. There it is. Okay, so... Oh god, I think I'm experiencing fucking drift. Yeah, 'cause... Oh god, this is not gonna be good. Alright, so we are looking... I would assume that is over here. Yep. Okay. And then nope, a bit north still. Okay. Nope, I'm pretty sure that is not where I need to be for that. Nice. Okay, and then the last one is northeast of A-Town. I'm going. Yep. Okay. Okay, time to go to Elheim now. So the first one is right there somewhere. So let's go here, and then, yeah, it's somewhere to the west of here. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and quickly destroy these fuckers.
Order must be preserved. Allow me. It shall be done.
The day will be ours.
I rise.
All right,
to
let
any
us
challenge.
go ahead and use a light feather.
Face your demise. Reason rules the day. If you want me, then have to the next. Face your demise. Reason rules the day.
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer.
If you want me, then have me. I would appreciate
Nice. Easy. Fascinating. We've yep. Okay. Huh. Okay. Nope. Like, as far as I can tell... Oh, there it is. Okay, it's to the west of here. And that's really all I've been able to figure out. Okay, so we can now pass through that. Wait, nope, that lies farther west. Okay. Yeah, it's down by the coast somewhere. That's... I would assume this is the spot. Yep. Okay. And then the final treasure map is... Oh god, this is gonna be a nightmare to find, I can already tell. Okay. Nope. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, on to Bistorius. Okay, so it is somewhere to the southeast. Okay. Where in the fuck is this damn treasure map? 'Cause I cannot tell. Nope, it's not there. Okay, so where the fuck is it then? Nope, that is not it. Where the fuck is it? Like, okay. Hold on, let us try boarding a ship from here. Nope. Good thing I found it. Good fucking god. So I have a rough idea of where it is. Thank you. Alright, let's... Nope, I need to go a bit more west. Alright, perfect. Okay. So then, where the fuck did this go? Thank you. And then the final treasure map is somewhere up in the north. Okay. It is somewhere up here. At least I assume that. Thank you. Hold on, let me quickly double check. Alright, now I need to go find that last chicken. Issue is I do not remember where the town that had that chicken was. I'll be completely honest. Okay. Yeah, I need to look this up because I do not remember where this was. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but where is it? Like, okay. Oh. Prigashkari Harbor. Okay, so at least we know... Oh my god! Come on! Thank you! Christ! Okay. So from smallest to biggest. So I would assume the smallest is the rat carving, if I can find it. That'd be great. There it is, okay. Fuck me. Okay, so from there, what is the next largest, or next smallest, I should say? So we have wolf, eagle, and bear. I would assume that eagle is smaller than wolf. I don't know if I'm just crazy, but I would assume that's the case. Alright, now we need to go to the wolf. Yep, it's right there. Okay, so from there now we need to go to the bear carving. Ooh, that. How do I get over to there? That's what I want to know. Yeah, how do I get over there? Yeah, because I saw no possible way to get over there. I mean, obviously there is a way to get over there, but... Alright. Alright. Okay. The Baron, that should be the last one, and just as expected, yep. Alright. Oh, that's really gonna bother me because there's still that chunk of map left. All right. Okay. Nope. Nope. That is not what I want. Nope. Okay, so the good news is now we know where. Yeah, we need Fairy Cerberus Spectre Golem. Fairy Cerberus. So I'm pretty sure that I already have the Fairy one activated. Yep. So I have the Fairy one already. So that's the Fairy, that's the Cerberus. So now I need Spectre and Golem in that order. No, that's the Golem, Stone Circle. I mean, I might as well grab that. Just to get it off my map. So I need Spectre still. So that's not what I want. I need Fairy Elheim Sanctuary. Okay, and now we need to go to the Golem, which is right there. Kingsland's Elho. Okay. Okay, so firstly, let us go ahead and what? Oh, okay. Okay. Let us go ahead and grab, fucking, where's Etolinde? Let us go ahead and Alright. So that is that taken care of. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go to Albion. Actually... Wait, is there still a quest that I haven't tackled here somehow? What? Say what now?
As you command.
Okay. Alright, let us go ahead and complete the Coliseum. Okay. Bro.
I've had enough of you! Well met!
I did not mean to do that. Alright, nearing the end, finally. Alright, let's take on, fuck, what's her name? I already forgot her name. Fuck, what's her name?
Well, look who
Amalia.
made it to the top. Never had a doubt in my mind.
Indeed. And once I've claimed the title for my own, you'll be joining the Liberation as promised.
I might actually have to work for once. Haven't had a thrill like this in years. Now come on, it's time.
Bum, 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 bum. Don't hold anything back, yeah?
I'll protect you.
I'm sorry, what?
Time to end this.
You're gonna...
Grant me your strength. This will be easy. Hit with their lives.
Nice!
A foe capable of challenging the girl has finally arisen. Far though she may stand from true strength, she has trained many moons for this day. Long have I awaited one worthy of wetting my blade with their blood.
Oh no.
Here you shall witness the pinnacle of swordsmanship, and perish in its wake!
Oh god. I think she got possessed by a demon. My blade thirsts for thrilling, but I'll try not to disappoint it.
Is that all? Wrong!
You won't get away.
Ew. Are you kidding me? Alright, price exchange.
Got nothing but the best here, champ. So, how can I help you? You won't. You.
Okay, so uh do. Alright, let's go ahead and try her again.
This is true power, power!
You won't get away.
Die if you can.
Light, which banishes.
Woo! Barely. Man should beat it.
Splendid, truly splendid. For years, my steel has sought perfection, and now it knows the bitter torment of defeat. At long last, the consummate blade is upon us. The legions of hell will be next to taste its edge.
So what, like, is she possessed by something? Like, what the fuck?
Thanks. Feels good to finally move again. Whole body screaming in pain, though. Damned spirit has no respect. But he's gone now, thanks to you. Burning in eternal flames like he deserves.
Would you care to explain? You were almost a different person entirely for a time there.
Not the prettiest story, but sure. He was an ancestor of mine. One of the finest swordsmen in the land in his day.
Still is, by my count.
It all went to his head, though. He searched for years for someone to pass his mastery down to, but nobody could handle it. So, he started spreading his seed instead, hoping someone would bear him a worthy son. But a cruel man makes a cruel father. He put his kids through such brutal training, most of them died in the process. Not that he cared. He kept making heirs to replace the fallen, and tossed aside any woman whose blood was too weak. They say some of those mothers even went mad from the grief.
How horrible.
But those women weren't going down without a fight. Gave their lives to curse the man for the rest of time. Wasn't long before his lungs started failing him, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't sire the son he so badly wanted.
Sounds like he was staring death in the face.
Maybe. But the old bastard wasn't kicking the bucket before he tried one last thing. Some kind of unholy sorcery that let him inhabit the bodies of his descendants. Keep perfecting his sword work through their eyes.
Something akin to Zenoira's magic.
Couldn't say, but I know one thing for sure. He wasn't from Fevrith. And now, you put him and his damn curse to rest for good. Don't know how I can ever pay that back, but I'm gonna try. Let me come with you.
Are you certain?
That was the promise, wasn't it? Besides, I already got what I wanted out of this place. Guy as tough as you will have no trouble putting me to work.
We'll more than welcome it, Amalia.
Oh, but there's one little thing I should warn you about.
Which is?
Well, just look at me. Woman my size eats as much as 5 men. I hope that's not a problem.
Sounds like I'll be on double cooking duty then.
Oh, damn. Oh? Oh my god, the maniacal swordsman. Alright, let's go ahead and... where the fuck is it?
You're gonna...
Let's all savor this
Have you tried?
moment.
Oh,
Tis good to relax every now and then.
you're... Mind if I start
Have you
without
tried this yet?
Oh, I simply must come back here.
You're...
A veritable delightful.
Have you tried this yet?
You wanna order more?
You...
I'm starving.
Delightful.
Have you tried this yet?
You wanna order more?
You're...
Come on, I'm ready to eat.
That's fine.
Gone before we knew it.
You're...
Come on, I'm ready
Delightful.
to... Have you tried this? Oh,
Tis good to relax every now and then.
You're...
Mind if I
Delightful.
start
I
without you?
suggest you try this.
I'm actually full for once.
You're gonna...
A veritable
How
feast.
have you
delicious.
tried this yet? Gone before we knew it.
You're...
Shall we?
Delightful. Simply inspiring. As though it were made by the royal chef.
You're...
Come on, I'm ready
Delightful.
to
I
eat.
suggest you try this.
You wanna order more?
Nice.
You're good.
I didn't even
Better
think
than
I was
I'm used to.
hungry,
Suggest
but
you try this.
stuffed like a roast pig. Oh, Chef
I
can
suggest you
cook.
try this. Oh, I couldn't eat another morsel.
You're good.
Shall we?
Go on, eat.
Never
Stuffed like a
experienced
roast
food so
pig.
divine.
I didn't even think I was
You're
hungry,
not gonna
but...
eat?
Yeah, I'll
Happy
eat.
with that.
You're...
I'm quite hungry.
Better than
you
I'm
know.
used
Go
to.
on, eat.
Tis good to relax every now and then.
You're...
I didn't even think I was... Go on, eat.
Let's do this again
Experienced
sometime.
food so divine.
You're good.
I can't better than I'm used
Go
to.
on, eat.
Oh, I couldn't eat another morsel.
You're good.
Oh, I'm looking forward
You're
to
not
this.
gonna eat?
Let's do this again
Experienced
sometime.
food so divine.
You're...
Some
Oh,
feast we've
Chef
got
can
here.
cook.
Inspiring.
I could get used to food like that.
You're...
A veritable
Better
feast.
than I'm used
I
to.
suggest you try this.
I could get used to food like that.
Okay, let us go ahead and...
Good. You should order more of this. Eater, are you? If only my son could have been here.
You're...
A veritable feast.
Delicious. Would you like more?
If only my son could have been here.
You're...
A veritable
You
feast.
should order more of this.
That was great.
You're...
Shall we?
Delicious.
Eat and gather your
It's good
strength.
to relax every now and then.
You're...
I can hardly
Delightful.
wait.
Simply inspiring.
We'll have to come back.
Feel...
Alright, let us go to Castle Larhall, just because I'm pretty sure that has higher
Hey there.
payouts.
You want something to eat?
Yep.
Good.
Delightful.
I'm
Simply
starving.
inspiring.
It's good to dine amongst friends. I can hardly
Delicious.
wait. Eat and gather your
I
strength.
can barely remember a meal this good.
Time to... We should order more of this.
That was great.
A veritable
I
feast.
didn't know food could... And gather your
It is
strength.
good to relax every now and then.
I'm hungry.
You should order more of
Simply
this.
inspiring. It is good to relax every now and then.
Let's go ahead and...
Are we gonna eat? You gonna eat that? As though it were made by the royal chef. A Very delightful. Simply feeling great. Are we gonna eat? You gonna eat that? As though it were made by the royal chef.
Coming.
Shall we? Simply happy with that. As though it were made by the royal chef.
Nice. Report. Oh, interesting. That's so weird. Like, why? I need Colm still, Jeremy, and Magellan.
Hey there. Coming.
You're a finer meal?
Simply inspiring. As though it were made by the royal chef.
A finer meal?
Simply inspiring. As though it were made by the royal chef.
Come, let us feast. Have you tried? Perhaps I'll ask the chef for that recipe.
Nice. Okay, this should max out reports with those two.
Delightful.
Have you tried this yet?
As though it were made by the royal chef.
Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Jeremy.
A veritable delightful.
Try some of this. Found myself a new haunt. You ready?
Delightful.
Try some of it.
Tis good to relax every now and then.
Coming.
You ready? Keep it cut. Try some of it.
As though it were made by the royal chef.
Nice. Okay, this should then max out him and Jeremy.
A veritable delightful. Simply an
Better be coming back.
Nice. And then Jeremy, if I can find, excuse me, Magellan.
Coming.
God, this is something simply inspiring. Tis good to relax every now and then. This is something simply inspiring. As though it were made by the royal chef.
Coming.
This is something simply inspiring. Damn, that was good.
Coming.
Shall we? Delightful. Try some. As though it were made
Okay,
by the royal
okay,
chef.
we're good. Alright, let's check reports. Is there any that I'm missing still? Selby. Okay.
Hey there.
Where the fuck is Selby? There it is.
Coming.
This doesn't take care to try.
As though it were made by the royal chef.
Coming.
Why, what's a take care to try?
As though it were made by the royal chef. Shall we? Delightful. Simply inspiring.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
A veritable feast.
Take care to try.
It is good to relax every now and then.
Alright.
Come.
And then reports, that should be all. Nope, I'm still missing Nina. God damn it.
Hey there. You want?
Alright, let's try this again.
Coming.
Yeah, realistically, my plan is to max out all of the reports for
I'm always happiest after a good meal.
Elaine, and then just view them all at once.
Coming.
I'm quite
Since I
Please eat.
should have access to basically all of them.
Royal chef. A veritable feast.
Sim, please eat.
It is
Ceremony
good
has
to
no
relax
place
every
here.
now and then. A veritable feast.
Sim, please eat.
I'm always happiest after a good meal.
Alright. Now, that should be all of them. Please tell me that's all of them. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out Elaine and Lex. What's this wonderful smell? Oh, perfect timing, Elaine. Is that pie you have there? Yep, I was thinking we could all eat it together. You know, actually relax instead of keeping ourselves wound up all the time. And don't worry, the recipe's not mine. We've got Chloe to thank for that one. Though I couldn't help but remember the way my mom always used to make it too. It's a pleasant memory indeed. Not a week would go by that she didn't indulge her sweet tooth with some manner of homemade confectionery. All she sought in exchange was that we foraged for berries in the nearby woods. A task we often carried out without even needing to be asked, all in hopes of another delicious bite. I didn't think it made much of an impression on you, but there really was nothing better than some fresh baked pie after a hard day of training. Anyway, here, let me know if I did it justice, yeah? I suppose I wouldn't mind a taste. Lex, this is wonderful. The subtle dusting of sugar, tartness of the berries, all the flaky gross taste. The entire subtle. It's just I remember it. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Phew, I was getting kind of nervous there for a second. But if you say it's good, then sure, I'm sure. Then I'm surely everyone else will like it too. We should be sure to offer a slice to Joseph and Chloe as well. I'm certain they'll cherish the experience as much as I have. The thoughts of Palavia and of our time spent with your mother. What's wrong, Elaine? My head feels strange somehow. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Okay, that was funny. Straight up, it's fucking great. Alright. Let us go ahead and view the last one for these two. Here's the place. Where have you brought me, Lex? You remember Cape, the dog we used to play with when we were kids? This is her grave. As if I could ever forget her. She was a sweet girl who loved us just as much as we did her, and possibly far more so. The three of us used to have so much fun running across the island together. Yet, then, as quickly as she came into our lives, she was gone. You never told me what happened that day, only that you had buried her and nothing more. Could you tell me now, Lex? Long as you're sure that's what you want. You and Joseph were off training somewhere, so it was just me and her taking a walk over in town. That's when we got jumped by a bandit. What? The next thing I knew, Cape was biting at the guy's legs, trying to give me a chance to get away. But there's only so much a dog can do against a monster with a knife. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Elaine. I knew what was coming, but I just too much of a damned coward to do anything about it. I was around then. It was around then that you began to focus more on your training, wasn't it? Thanks to Cape, yeah, she's the one who showed me what real bravery looks like. And for you, if it comes down to it, I'm ready to do the same thing she did. Do you truly think that's what she would have wanted, for her own death to inspire for another? Well, I'll not stand for it. Never again shall I stand and watch while a dear friend casts their life away. Almost forgot, I brought some of Cape's favorite snacks to lay in her grave. Thanks for everything, old girl. Okay, and then let us go ahead and... Yeah, I have a huge list of fucking... some reports to get through. Ugh. Why the sigh, Your Majesty? Forgive me, Chloe, it was nothing important, I assure you. Certainly doesn't sound like nothing. Well, I suppose I haven't adapted to speaking like royalty all the time. All those years I spent learning under Joseph, and I still feel like I barely have anything to show for it. I can understand why. When I first met you, you couldn't tell anyone that you were actually a prince. And that meant talking like anyone else does. I used to find it endearing, to be honest. But now I feel like I'm constantly forcing myself to be someone I'm not. Maybe you just need a bit of practice, then. That would be great, assuming you're offering. I mean, we can start right now. Say that again, but like a prince would. Oh my god. Should you truly wish to grant me such kindness? Yeah, that's better. Phew! I was worried there for a second. Don't be. I thought it was all sounded quite elegant, actually. And I know you're leading an army now, but I hope we can still talk to each other like friends. At least when it's just the two of us. As do I. Thanks again, Chloe. Isn't it a little early to be out training, Chloe? Your Majesty, I didn't think anyone else was up at this hour. The spear is the one thing I have any talent with, so I want to keep my skills as sharp as possible. You probably don't know this, but I actually have two sisters back home. I'm the only one of us who was ever interested in becoming a soldier, too, and my dad hardly knew what to do with me. But that's why he sent me off to train under Sir Joseph. I had heard from Joseph that your father was a local Cornian lord, yes. Though I confess I never knew that was the reason you came to Palavia. Why did you never mention it to me? Because he surrendered to Zenoira not long after? I know now that he only did that to protect our family, but at the time I just didn't know how to tell you. I'm sorry for not bringing it up sooner. Please, we all have things we seek to defend, and your father was no different. As for our territory, it's a little province right near Grand Corinne. Once the war is over, I plan to go back to find my sisters and do what I can to help them start anew. Seems you care quite deeply for them. I do. Still, I suppose I should figure out how to be a little more refined before I see them again. I'm not sure there's any need for that. You're plenty ladylike as it is, Chloe. I appreciate you saying so, even if you don't really mean it. In all truth, though, 'tis I who yet struggles to grasp the affairs of nobility. Well, then you'll just have to learn. If you really want to be king, you need to know how to engage with this part of society. Yeah, I guess in that case, let's keep practicing. Same as before. There you go, forgetting your formality again. Seems we have a lot of ground to make up before you're ready for that crown. That's great. Damn it! Do I still want to go through that? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. "'Tis a fine evening, your highness." "It is indeed. What kind of peaceful atmosphere?" "The kind of peaceful atmosphere which calls to mind memories of my childhood. Do you remember the day you lifted me upon your shoulders to let me see above the castle balcony? I'd soon not forget it. I can almost picture it now, gazing out at the endless lights which lay tranquil in the city below. As can I. Of course, I was still but a young man at the time, and took quite a scolding from Sir Joseph for exposing you to such danger. Yet dangerous as it was, I can think of a few moments more filled with joy. I often prayed that I would one day stand as tall as you, that I would bear the strength to support another just as you did for me. 'Tis a prayer I continue to offer the heavens even now. I've done nothing to deserve such kind words, your highness. Yet I feel the same. Those moments we spent together are truly an invaluable memory. And I'm sure Queen Elenia would be pleased to see the fine man you've become in the time since. I hope you're right." I must say, I never expected to look upon Prince Lasse from within Dragonhold's borders. From what I understand, the fort is considered to be nigh impregnable. Tell me, did you ever mount an attack on its ramparts while my mother ruled as queen? Hers was not a reign marked by invasions or offensives, your highness. Yet as this stronghold stands betwixt Cornea and Dragonhold proper, the territory surrounding it has long been disputed. Such was the case 15 years ago as well, the day that Hodel sought to storm it. Stand down, Hodrick. The Dragonhold means to provoke us with all these damned raids out of Prince Lasse and provoke us if they have. But I, for one, don't intend to let them get away with it. Then you shall be playing into their hand. I hope you wouldn't think to cast your men's lives aside so callously. Her Majesty is shrewd indeed to know I would come. But she would have sent more than a simple knight to stop me. There's nothing you can do to change my mind. Listen carefully, Hodel. The only nation which stands to gain from this conflict is Dragonhold, not our own. And it is more than simply Queen Elenia who believes such an assertion to be true. General Valmor himself labors to make peace with our neighbors as we speak. What? Unlikely as it seems, I've little choice but to verify the truth of that claim myself. In the end, I was able to put a stop to Hodel's mindless scheme. I hope you've come to understand, your highness. Our relationship with Dragonhold has long proven a perilous one, no matter the present circumstance. Yet it's clear to me you think in much the same way your mother once did. And for my part, I've not the slightest doubt you shall see Cornea's bond with her neighbors strengthened beyond belief. My thanks for saying so, Hodrick. Though, through the course of this war, our two nations have fought as one. That's disparate peoples banding together in the face of common evil. I only pray we may do the same upon its conclusion, that all of Fevrith may enjoy a shared peace. Alright. The night air is bitter indeed, your highness. Please, return with me to the warmth of town. Hodrick? What is it, my liege? I know I shouldn't speak of such things, but at times I find myself stricken with worry, a fear of what horrors might transpire should I ultimately fail in my campaign against Galerius. In that case, allow me to share with you a tale of my own failure. Long ago, a few fellow soldiers and I shared in a drinking contest to determine which of us could best hold our liquor. Yet no matter how many flagons of mead crossed our table, none of us three would yield even an inch. Who won in the end? None of us. One fell down the stairs of the tavern, his face pouring forth a river of blood. Another found the sight so utterly amusing he wet his trousers amidst unbridled laughter. The third lost command of his faculties entirely and woke in the morning naked in a nearby lake. 'Twas deemed as a draw, as you might expect. What a terrible evening. It was yet not as terrible as the scolding from Sir Joseph which awaited us the next day. Forgive me, I don't mean to make light of your suffering, yet I fear I can't help myself. Ah, how I wish to have been a modest moth on that tavern wall. This was fortunately all before you were born, of course. To be honest, it's difficult to even imagine a time when you stood on unruly youth like any other. Not like any other, Your Highness. I must admit, I was the worst of them all. Thank you, Audric, for choosing to share this story with me. It is an honor you would merely see fit to listen. I may not be able to lift the burdens from your shoulders, but I shall stand ever at your side when they grow too heavy to bear alone. I have no doubt you shall. Though I can't help but wonder, which of the three men were you, Audric? I would prefer to leave that to your imagination. Now I think about it, I never have heard how you acquired that scar on your face. Nor shall you. Let us end it, Your Highness. Come on, you can't just leave us there. Come on. Whatever. Report. Hello there, Renault. Regarding our training earlier, Your Highness, please, you ought not make a habit of engaging me in conversation. I fear you may mistakenly be struck by a stone originally intended for me. Someone has been casting rocks at you? Not yet, but many of these lands surely harbor great resentment for the deeds I've committed. Then, should a stone come your way, I shall parry it and advise the culprits to never do such things again. Nobody deserves to live under the constant threat of attack, Renault. That includes you. Forgive me the impudence, Your Highness, but at times that kindness is akin to a thorn in my heart, driving itself deeper with every word. Save your sympathy for one who's worthy of it, rather than waste its blessings on a man such as I. Ever plagued by guilt, I see. Yet you, Renault, did nothing wrong. Perhaps not consciously, but I can never forgive myself for the sins committed in my name. Then allow me to do so in your stead. When you stand at my side, I want you to think only of what's to come, and forget in full the wrongs of your past. Why are you doing this for me, Your Highness? As I'm certain you're aware, Zenoira's magic robs its prey of their very lives. Yet those afflicted are not at fault for what transpires under evil's grasp. They, too, are victims in a sense, and I refuse to abandon them as the rest of the world has. No, I wish to help. I understand, Your Highness. I shall respect those wishes in whatever manner possible. And in your presence, I shall once more serve as a knight of my people, just as I did so many years ago. Alright, let's go ahead and see this. You seem to be entirely unaware of Zenoira's dominion when you first arrived here, Amalia. I take it that means the flame of this brutal war has never reached your home? It's fine. Yep, just a lonely little village out in the middle of the mountains. The kind of place you could spend years looking for and never come close to finding. Why would you live in such a remote region? Shouldn't come as a surprise knowing what the old man was trying to do. And if anyone caught on, an heir would be the least of his worries. Bastard. But that only raises another question. Why did you leave? Because possessed or not, I wasn't going to let him rule my life. Or my body. So I started training. Learned all the techniques my proud ancestor was so damn eager to pass down. You mean to say your skill is entirely self-taught? Sure is. You heard the old man. It's nothing close to the real thing. Anyway, eventually I figured out he only took control of me when there was someone strong he wanted to fight. That's why I put all these years. Didn't want to just set him loose on the world. But now I never have to worry about that again. I suppose not, no. Still, all that time and I had no idea there was a war going on right outside my doorstep. Of course, the Colosseum's the only thing I was after when I left. Yet, whether you intended it or not, you were forced to help us defend its walls. I imagine you rather enjoyed that part though, given the powerful opponents you were able to face. You got me better than most do, Elaine. Long as there's people to fight, I'm there. Even without the old man pushing me to do it. Then I'm glad you decided to join us rather than our enemies. Thank you again, Amalia. You know, that was simple, but I kind of like it. Ugh, Father Almighty. Bryce, is something the matter? Well, speaking of the devil, I've got a question I want to ask you. Feels like it's barely been days since I joined the Liberation, but the second people find out I'm keeping an eye on you, they come running over to me. For what purpose exactly? To tell me how good of a leader you are, or how thoughtful you are, or a million different things. All good, of course. The whole damn army won't shut up about it. They trust you, kid, more than most people trust their own reflections. It is a nice thing to hear, despite the inconvenience it seems to be causing you. The way they talk, I figured it was just a matter of time till you got all smug over it, but you never let it get to your head, and I guess what I'm wondering is how? How do you stay so damn grounded when everyone else keeps trying to lift you up? Because there's one only reason I'm here, to restore my home to its rightful rulers. As much as I want to quit, no amount of praise will ever bring my mother back. Yet I can reclaim her nation, our nation, and I seek to do the same not only for Cornea, but for all of Fethfrit's people. Any trust I've gained, any soldier I recruit, is ultimately for that purpose and that alone. All these years I've been looking for a place me and my men can call home. And here you are winning that home for the whole damn continent. It's funny, I came into this trying to see if you even deserve to be king, but now, I'm actually looking forward to that you finally are. Then perhaps you'd consider simply trusting me rather than always holding that spear at my back. Think I'll do a bit of both if you don't mind. Oh, and keep it up, Commander. I see your tail is wagging, Goville. Is there something you're feeling especially pleased with? Not really, no. It kinda does that sometimes, like when I see a friend come home safe. You mean to say my presence is the cause of such a phenomenon? Now I think about it, this very thing used to happen to the dog Palavia whenever she saw me. I'm not a pet, you know. And how would you feel if I said you reminded me of a damn monkey? Nice, especially thrilled, I suppose. Forgive my lack of manners, Goville. Besides, you're far more majestic than those adorable little dogs could ever hope to be. Oh yeah? I think I could get used to majestic. Not that I blame you for thinking a puppy's cute. Same thought crosses my mind whenever I see a little human running around town. Just can't help going over to ruffle their hair, you know? Somehow I struggle to imagine that. Wouldn't dream of treating an adult like that though, and I suggest you start thinking the same. You tell any bestial they remind you of a pet and they might try to rip your throat out. The wag of his tail appears to say otherwise. I fucking love that. I do wish that there were, like, actual gameplay benefits to, like, the interactions are nice. But I don't know, I wish there was gameplay benefits to it. I'd like to give you these, Prince Elaine. Vestorios is a cold place indeed, but perhaps the Paramintons can make it a little warmer for you. I appreciate the thought, Bertrand. Thank you. Ah, and this is some armor commonly used by the bear bloodline, though even a human should have no trouble wearing it. It is a kind gesture, yet I'm not certain I'll be able to move under the weight of such heavy equipment. Fair point, yes, forgive me the imposition. I merely wish to prepare for any possibility, so I never again have come to regret not doing so. And I value that input, but I promise you, all of us are doing everything we can to ensure we live to see another day. My son gave me the same assurance, moments before he marched to his death. I'm sorry for making you relive such a painful memory. Don't apologize. To be honest, the reason I've been so insistent on helping is because of how deeply you remind me of him. But it's clear now that my concern is unneeded. That's not true at all. If it brings you peace of mind, I would be gladly accept any kindness you're willing to give. Thank you, Prince Elaine. It is a true honor if I besides one as open-hearted as you. Okay, that was kind of cute. Okay. Yeah, let's... Got a favor I need to ask you, Elaine. What is it? I want you to promise me you'll protect Unity no matter what happens, and I would be glad to do so, Dina, but where exactly is this coming from? She's one of the nicest people I've ever met, always has been. Any fight she sees, she'll go jumping in to break it up. When a friend gets hurt, she's always the first one rushing to help, and when you've got something to celebrate, she'll be right there celebrating with you till the sun goes down. If anyone deserves the best that life's got to offer, it's her. I know exactly how you feel. Then there's your answer. Oh, and one more thing. If you ever have to pick between saving my life or saving hers, well, you know what to do. But don't make me ask you again. I won't. Just know that if such a situation ever arose, I would do what it took to protect you both. Appreciate you saying that. But this promise of ours only involves her. As long as she's safe, that's all that matters. Well, good to know that Dina isn't a complete and total bitch. Brr, I didn't think it'd be this cold tonight. Thank you both for keeping patrol this evening. I'm certain it was... Watch out! Bastard. Damn it, I couldn't pick up a scent in all this snow. Ugh, are the two of you alright? I think so. Looks like Unifi just fainted for a sec. But you're bleeding pretty badly there. Don't worry about me. We need to get Unifi back to camp and have a healer look at you as well. Everything okay? So it would seem she'll be awake again any moment now. And I'm relieved that you aren't hurt either, Tina. I've also spoken to Joseph about fortifying our perimeter, at least for the time being. That's not what I'm asking about. I want to know how you're doing, Elaine. Much better now. The healer solved that rather quickly, actually. Though I shall gladly bear any wound to keep the both of you safe, just as I said I would. Well, maybe you should reconsider. I would have been just fine without you getting yourself hurt for me. All the same, Dina, I made you a promise I fully intend to keep it, no matter the cost. Ugh. I knew you were still hurt. Now go back to your tent and get some sleep, Elaine. That's an order. That's... Alright. Unity and Ramona. No, I need Elaine and... Okay. It's late, Dina. You should really head in and get some rest. Always quick to offer your opinions, aren't you? Forgive me, I didn't mean to impose. Don't worry, it's nothing worth apologizing over. It's only natural as a commander cares about what his soldiers are getting up to. And that's all you see me as, right? A soldier? Of course not, Dina. You're far more to me than just that. Keep your voice down, will you? You're gonna wake up the whole camp if you keep shouting like that. Indeed, I shouldn't have spoken to you in such a manner. And maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh on you, but you really do care too much. Who knows when that'll end up killing you, Elaine, just like it almost did before. You speak true, and yet, I'm glad to have kept you both safe, despite the somewhat severe pain I endured in doing so. Well, it's not worth dying for. Over. There are a lot of people out there who couldn't stand to see you get hurt, including me. So don't forget to look after yourself, yeah? I won't, though I can't promise the same if someone I care about is in danger, someone like you. You should get back to camp, Elaine. I'll be there soon enough, so don't get worrying about me while I'm gone. As you wish. Good night, Dina. Why can't you just hear what I'm telling you, damn it? Yeah, it's almost like I'm currently taken already. It was merely a dream. I've already performed the rite of the Covenant, and I'd best not consider betraying it. Yep. What marvelous architecture, though in truth nothing could be more wonderful than the unspoiled nature of these lands. Indeed, not even Cornea can boast such verdant forests. Yet I'll not deny your nation bears far more greenery than ours, at least. What is it, Ramona? Look above us, stare in the sky. Have you ever seen such magnificent birds before? Only in Elheim, I suppose. They've quite striking features, now that I observe them more closely. Likely as a means of adapting to their environment. All life in Fevrith was developed in such a manner. Why, speaking of birds, there exists a breed in Desorius, which can swim through the ocean with all the elegance of a noble carp. It must feel wonderful to possess the freedom to roam either sky or sea whenever the fancy strikes them. Alas, that particularly variety of bird are incapable of conventional flight entirely. But, what a lustrous glow these mushrooms boast. I wonder what they taste like. Best ask in town if they're poisonous first. If only there were a library I could consult on the matter. You truly are similar, you know. I'm sorry? I speak of you and Unifi, of course. Your mannerisms are nigh identical. You mean to imply I'm as excitable as a teenage girl? Still, I can't exactly help myself. There's much of the world I've never seen, having lived in Vestorius my entire life. I understand how you feel. Whenever our march brings us to new lands, I'm struck by the insatiable urge to know every last detail of the region. After all, you never know what wonders may await behind a neighboring tree or a distant mountain. It appears the two of us have more in common than I realized. It is a welcome surprise, yes. And I must admit, I'm impressed you noticed these birds at all, given how far away from them we stood. Don't be. The eyes of an owl are inherently a great deal keener than those of a human. A natural disadvantage, is it? Unfortunately, yes, but feel free to let me know if you ever discover something I haven't. So I shall. That's... Helene, you're up early. Indeed I am, but I must ask, what is it you're doing out here? Preparing breakfast, of course, though I thought to welcome back the evening's patrol with a hearty meal fit for even the most weary of bestrels. You must care deeply for your brethren if you're willing to put in such effort for them. I do. Even the diverse bloodlines of Astorius are all but branches on one large family tree. But enough about that. Perhaps you'd like to try a bowl? I hope you enjoy it. It's my own personal recipe, honed and heightened through years of steady refinement. Looks wonderful, Ramona. What is it exactly? Humble fish stew comprising thick cuts of salmon in a soup made from only the freshest milk in all the region. Just about every family does it their own special way, and this particular technique is mine alone. And what delicious stew it is. Rich in flavor, yet gentle on the palate as well. I'm glad it's to your liking. Is everything alright, Ramona? As I'm sure you know, Lane, Pistorius has historically limited relations with the other lands of Fevrith. For better or worse, the majority of Bestrels are wholly indifferent to the outside world. We would much rather focus on our own affairs than concern ourselves in those of others. But I've begun to realize something. Traveling the lands as we have of late, just as the manifold Bestrel bloodlines strive to help one another, so too shall the desperate nations of Fevrith. I very much agree. As for this future you struggle so valiantly to achieve, do you picture the Bestrels to be a part of it? I do. Although we've much still to learn of each other's customs and cultures, I'm confident that conversations such as these will engender a world where all races can live in harmony. What a pure, noble soul you are. I'm grateful to know the ideologies of tomorrow rest firmly in your hands today, and I pray for your success in making the future you believe in an eventual reality. I've no doubt we shall do so, together, Ramona. Now come, eat your stew before the frigid air steals all its warmth. Honestly, I like the fact that not all reports end in them, and in the woman being like, hey, I'm in love with you. Good thing that's the case, honestly. Alright. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I'd probably best just go to Albion already, just so that I can unlock the remainder of the towns I need to view the reports. I can't believe I'm finally home. Thank you for agreeing to bring me here, Elaine. But I'm still worried about my father. Let's make our way to Bisphane Basilica as soon as possible. Indeed, though I suggest we exercise due caution as well. There's no telling what traps Zenoira may have laid for us. Alright. Octopus carving, okay. Bum, 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 bum. What fools you must be to raise your blade against the messengers of heaven. Prepare to serve for divine justice.
The day will be ours.
Alright, let us go ahead and use a... Where is it? Magic bomb. There it is.
We march. The path is set.
Order must be preserved. Your orders?
Come on.
I rise to
Thank
any
you.
challenge. Very well.
You face me. Well fought. Take cover! Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer.
Boom, 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 boom.
Come then!
You face me.
If you want me, then have me!
At least try.
Focus your mind.
Lay down!
You can do it.
Better heal up.
Just a little magic.
Not bad. We strive together.
In a world the end is nigh.
Learn your limits!
Come then.
Well met. Is that better?
Excuse me.
Tis the fruit of my labor.
Well fought.
Nice. That's another liberation down. Alright, I am definitely saving my progress, considering... Yeah. The long nightmare is finally over, but the real work is just beginning. I guess I'll start by patching that hole in my roof. Can I... Nope. Okay. Yeah, no. That's what I figured. Yeah, kinda hard to repair a city when I have no materials. To think the rebellion has reached these shores. Well, I'll not let you come even a step further. The battle for Cherrywell. Okay.
The day will be ours. We march. Onward.
For Vistorius. Direct me to the front line.
Say what?
The Cornian militia. I'm ready.
Alright.
Your villainy ends here. Another step.
I can't fail my sacred all to protect my home.
You encroach upon the Orthodoxy land, and I shall hereby see you punished for it. We should be getting close now. Is this somewhere you're familiar with, Scarlet? There's a beautiful garden not far from here, yes. I used to spend hours there admiring the flowers when I was young. It sounds as though it meant much to you. Perhaps we could pay a visit, agreeing, seeing as we've all finally returned to Albion. That would be wonderful, Elaine. Shall we then? The garden should be just beyond that gate. Don't seem to open. Okay. Our town has lain in ruin for as long as I can remember. But now, oh joy! What joy brings me to see our home restored. At station a guard.
Go on, I got this.
With the walled city of Payston is guarded by heaven's winged knights, faithful order to the Orthodoxy itself. Perhaps we can convince them to let us pass. Not happening.
Hold! Your banners do not fly Zenoiran colors. And I cannot permit a band of armed civilians to pass without cause. Pronounce yourselves.
My name is Elaine, and we march with the Liberation Army. Our fight is one to free the peoples of this land and wrest our home from Zenoira's tyrannical clutches. You ought not have any quarrel with us. Please, stand by our side in the battles to come.
Your identities are made plain then. But it appears there's been a misunderstanding. Albion has ceded its lands to our new emperor, Galerius. You stand on Zenoiran territory now. And not a soul among us desires liberation.
How can that be?
Sir Elaine, if you truly seek no quarrel with us, then leave this place. I will claim I saw nothing. But know, when next your gauntlets rap at our gates, you'll find neither mercy nor hesitation. Now, be gone.
Well, that's,
Our scout has returned, Your Highness. It would seem conditions in the city are less than ideal.
Forget about valuables. The houses I saw barely had any food. These people are doing all they can just to scrape by.
Heavy taxation has left the populace with scarcely enough to eat, let alone stock their larders. And those who succumb to hunger or cold are left in the mud to await their inevitable ends. They crave freedom. Desperately so.
Quite the contradiction, given the words of that knight earlier. And yet, he didn't seem to be one for deceit.
Not without reason, perhaps. But it's possible we lack the full scope of the situation.
Indeed. In any case, we cannot overlook the plight of these people. Come, we march at once.
all right. Either legs from fuse to most. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Do let me know. May the Father bless. May the Father bless you. May the Father bless you. May the Father bless.
Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please. My thanks. May the Father...
It's not a problem.
Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please.
Alright, I need to double check the requirements for a trophy. Come on, thank you. Okay. Alright, so from there we need to just go and take back this town.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand.
Alright, let's go ahead and use Magic Bomb.
To me. Come then. A fine bout. Your villainy ends here. Come then. Victory grows ever closer. You face me.
Let's see just how strong I can get.
Well fought.
Go on, I got this.
Will be ours. We march. The path is set. Your villainy ends here.
Order must be preserved.
The time is at hand. Onward.
Come then!
Everything in service of my people.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
If
you want me, then have me. To the next. Allow me. I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight. Allow me. Your orders? Not good.
Continue your heedless march into Albion lands, and I shall stand against you at every turn.
Let's have some fun.
I'll not allow it!
One of the many benefits of old age.
We march. Time is with us, should we only keep our focus.
Allow me. It shall be done. Your orders? A fool's gambit.
Come then.
I blossom ever bright.
I mustn't.
Diligence pays dividends.
An impressive show of strength, Sir Elaine.
Tell me, Fedokia, why did you lie to us? Your people surely seek respite from the suffering of Zenoiran rule.
You have the wrong of it. When the Empire came forth and began violating our land, I fought back with every ounce of my being. I was prepared to oppose their rule until our final soldier fell, as were my people. They stood by me and risked their very lives in defending this sacred ground. But 6 months passed, and then a year. The pain of a citizenry besieged grew fiercer and fiercer, until at last there came the breaking point. On that day, my own subjects kidnapped my son and demanded we lay down our arms.
That's horrible.
Yet it only worsened from there. By Zenoiran orders, they massacred my child and offered his corpse as a sacrifice to our new masters.
Barbarians!
I was well prepared to follow him beyond the veil of death, but Zenoira had no interest in executing me. They chose to leave me in power, to exploit my rage and my despair for their own nefarious purposes. So, I bent to the will of my people, and the path they chose to walk was that of subjugation.
Lord Fedokia. You might not realize this, but we've met before. Years ago when I was just a young girl. Your son and I were quite close, in fact. As for you, I remember a man of great integrity, great warmth. And though we were too young to understand much of it, you spoke often of the true makings of a lord, of the love such a role requires.
Yes, I recognize you now. You have grown so much since I saw you last. The time has finally come to see my son once again.
Not while you can still honor his memory. If you would, Scarlet. Do let me know. May the Father bless you. They will be ours.
Order must be preserved. Allow me. Your orders?
The path is... We're under attack!
I rise to any. Very well.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout.
Come then! It was never in doubt. I believe I've arrived.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. Your villainy ends here.
My arrows fly even farther now.
Everyone in town is grateful for the supplies, Sir Knight. The challenge now will be carrying them up.
No harm shall come to them.
Guardian's Fortress is my sacred duty. I'll not let you hinder its progress.
The day will be ours. We march. Onward.
Order must be preserved. Your orders? A brisk flight.
You face me.
May the Father smile upon me.
The time is at hand. To me. Your villainy ends here. Well fought. Come then. A fine bout. Your villainy ends here.
I'll make her dream a reality.
Come then. I've need of a rest.
Allow me. Very well. If you want me, then have to the next. I rise to any jump. Allow me. Very well. Quickly now. I rise to any challenge.
We march. You face me. My legs grow heavy. The time is at hand.
Allow me. A brisk flight. Face your demise. If you want me, then have me.
Not even surprised.
Chaos shall never reign again. Very well.
Alright, very nice.
Come then.
Tis my own.
I can fly no further.
Another step forth. I must never yield.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Order must be preserved. I rise to any challenge. It shall be done. If you want me, then have me. Allow me. Face your demise. I suggest you reconsider. The winds are against me. The enemy has spotted me. Must remain calm. Seems I'm in for a struggle. Come then! I would appreciate a rest. The winds are against me.
The day will be ours. We march. The
Quickly
path
now.
is set. The time is at hand. We march. Victory.
Seems I'm in
Time is
for a
at hand.
struggle.
Onward. There is time yet to claim victory.
If you want me, then have me. I can fly no further.
How shall I proceed?
Alright, where is... There it is.
Your villainy ends here. Well fought. The path is set.
Come then! If you want me, then have me. Reason rules the day.
I'll keep an eye on it.
The day will be ours.
Order must be I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
We march to me. Come then.
My arrows fly even farther now.
The time is at hand. The path is set. You face me. Victory grows ever closer. Onward. Come then. Well fought. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. You face me. I've need of a rest.
Allow me. It shall be done. Face your demise. It was never in doubt. I rise to any challenge. Very well.
Your villainy ends here. My legs grow heavy.
Your orders? The enemy has spotted me. Allow me. Come then! My wyvern is
a little closer to my former strength.
Order must be preserved. Your orders? A brisk flight.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand. To me.
The Cornian militia fights on.
Come then.
I'll make her dream a reality.
Your villainy ends here. Well fought. Come then.
May the Father smile upon me.
Good.
Quickly now!
You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
The enemy has spotted me.
Your villainy ends here. I've need of a rest.
If you want me, then have me.
Greater strength to keep Sharon safe.
Do let me know. I hope.
Thanks for stopping in. What can I get you today?
A veritable feast.
Do
have some.
A banquet I shall not soon forget. I fear I may devour
Simply inspiring.
I might have eaten a little too much. This looks amazing.
You simply must try
Well,
it.
let's come back sometime.
I'm pleased to be joining you.
You simply must. A banquet I shall not soon forget.
Shall we?
You simply must try it.
Perhaps another visit is
Nice.
in order.
This looks amazing.
Simply inspiring. It is good to relax every now and then.
Jump. I won't let you down. I'm ready to serve.
Let me take it from here.
That should make things a little easier.
According to the captives, all decisions regarding the deployment of soldiers come directly from the Pontifex himself.
Yet Galerius claimed the man was dead.
The Pontificate is a hereditary station, meaning the next in line takes the mitre when their forebear passes. Thus, we can almost assuredly assume an heir has ascended to the role.
I don't believe that's likely.
Then perhaps Galerius was lying. Such simple deception is far from beneath him.
Hey, not to butt in. Isn't Scarlet supposed to be the new Pontifex?
Why would you think such a thing?
Well, the two of you have been acting real weird ever since we got to Albion. I was gonna come ask why when
Does he speak true?
He does. I'm sorry for hiding it from you all. Pontifex Arant only has one descendant, and that's me.
How long have you known?
Since the Sanctuary in Cornea. In the eyes of the Orthodoxy, Scarlet would rightfully take over in the case of Arant's passing.
Which means Galerius did lie. It appears the Pontifex still lives, and is dictating every move Albion's forces make.
It's possible, yes. But our only hope of learning...
Then let me do it.
Not when Zenoira's got the church dancing to their tune. It's too risky.
Maybe so. But I'm his daughter, and I won't let you stop me from seeing what's become of him.
It's true that we'd be spared a sacrilegious war were you able to convince him to stand down. Yet we must first determine if he even lives. I know how you feel, Scarlet, but such responsibility can't rest on your shoulders. If Arant truly has passed on, yours would surely be the next life they hope to claim.
Well, time to commit blasphemy.
So, even a proper scouting mission has failed to uncover the truth.
Indeed, it seems the Basilica's security was far too tight to breach. Though we have recovered word from a few locals who claim they've seen Arant at a distance, and yet, he's made no public appearances of late, citing grave illness as the reason.
Whether or not he truly lives, there will be no avoiding conflict with the arm of the Orthodoxy loyal to Zenoira.
If I may, Your Highness, I suggest we advance on the Basilica with all haste.
Before they can rally reinforcements from the rest of Albion, you mean? I suppose that would forestall an all-out war.
Quite so. And should we manage to bend the trunk of the Orthodoxy toward our cause, its many branches will surely follow suit.
You okay with this, Scarlet?
I've made my peace with whatever it is we have to do. So don't treat me any differently, okay? That goes for you too, Elaine.
That's easy enough to say, but this fight will surely see you cross swords with people you know. Maybe even people you love. I imagine the battle will be a painful one indeed.
What's one moment of pain in the face of a lifetime of suffering under Zenoiran rule? For the people of Albion, I'll do anything it takes.
Very well then. Our destination is set. We march for Albion's capital, and Bisphane Basilica held within.
In that case, we must first secure the bridgehead across the river in the Warnby region.
Prepare to depart at once.
But of course, Your Highness.
A moment, Scarlet. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
To be honest, I'm a bit scared.
I can only imagine.
But praying over the matter will solve nothing. I have to act if I want to see it done, and I plan to do just that.
Bound by sacred oath. Alright, I am gonna go ahead and save, and then fucking, yeah, I'm gonna come back later.